Rusty gets groomed, trying out the newer ELOG and trying to get that to work with some troubleshooting. Also on another HazMat load, so kind of mysterious locations. New dash cam coming, new LED bulbs, and more. This episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker filmed before a live and freshly groomed studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Here I am in McKees Rocks, Pennsylvania, which is essentially the Pittsburgh area. Delivering at Pepsi. Look at this. All right, just got to show you this. Here it is, finally getting light now at 8 o'clock in the morning in the Pittsburgh area. This is technically McKees Rocks. This is the Pepsi warehouse. Right behind me there, where I'm getting unloaded. Right below the McKees Rocks Bridge, across the river from the main Pittsburgh area. And you can see in the neighborhood and everything on the other side of it. Not an easy place to get into. When you come down the ramp on that bridge, then you got to make a real tight corner and another tight corner, and then you can see there's not a lot of backing room over here. Getting out's going to be interesting. But here I am getting unloaded at Pepsi. Okay, so after this we're going to zip up to do a HazMat not too far away that runs to Arkansas. About all I can say about it. Anyway, I had to recover that one because our other driver got stuck in a receiver for 3 days. So it's going to be a tight one, but we can make it work, baby. All right, yeah, so ran that HazMat down to Arkansas, and then, and coincidentally enough, I'm on another HazMat load. In the meantime, I did meet up with Mark. He was going to the same place for a delivery on Wednesday. Mine, I just had to do it in a day, so it was real tight, but we made it work. And anyway, he gave me the new ELOG for this company. Trucking Office is what it's called. Just got a little doobopple that's plugged in down to my port. I was trying to run it through my tablet. I bought this cheap tablet, this Fire tablet. Problem is, it doesn't have any its own, phone connection of any kind. I was trying to route that through the phone, through the Wi-Fi. It was working at first, but then it would lose the Wi-Fi connection, and then the ELOG would give me all kinds of warnings. Blah blah blah. You're in violation. The devil. Blah blah blah. So now I'm trying to see what I need to do. I have to get a separate dedicated device, either a phone or a tablet that has its own cellular connection that'll exclusively run the ELOG. I can't do it on the phone I'm using now to make these videos, to make calls, and do anything else. It has to exclusively be on that. So here I am in Kentucky, is about all I can say. I'm at a PetSmart. Rusty's in getting groomed, baby, yeah. So we're gonna see how purdy he is in a little bit when he comes out. So I gotta kill time. There's an AT&T store right here nearby. AT&T is the cellular service I use. Yes, if you're curious, I've tried them all. I've had Verizon. I had Verizon pay-as-you-go. I've had, what's the ones, the Net 10. I don't even know if that exists anymore. Straight Talk. I had a local one out of Wyoming that sucked. What was that one called? I can't even remember. It was terrible. I've had T-Mobile, which had huge holes in it. And finally, I went to AT&T, and they seem to be the best as far as having continuous coverage all over the country. So as a truck driver, I would recommend AT&T. And their prices are right along the lines of T-Mobile. Not near as expensive. Verizon's the devil. They're so expensive. And they have all those extra little fees, and that's how they get you. So anyway, I've been pretty happy with AT&T. So there's an AT&T store over here. I'm going to have to add another line and get a separate device, all just to run the ELOG. Got running on that consumer treadmill, boy. Don't you love it? Yeah. Gotta pay, gotta pay. So to become ELOG compliant and to make it work right, now I gotta spend some more money. Makes me violent. Okay, center yourself. All right, so while Rusty's getting groomed, I'm gonna zip over to AT&T and say, all right, what do you, if I'm adding another line, what do you got that's like free or really, really cheap? Because this is all it's gonna be doing, is running my ELOG. So, go talk to them, we'll come back and I'll let you know what's going on. By the way, today is Friday. the 9th. I know it's been many days since I did a video, I'm sorry, but was rushing my ass off on that HazMat one, and then we were in Arkansas, is all I can say, and now I'm on another HazMat, so anyway. Alright, well, still waiting on Rusty. They're taking a little bit longer than most of them take. It's been, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 1... it's been about 3.5 hours. Usually it's a little shorter than that, but you know, kind of depends on the PetSmart. Anyway, yeah, so in the meantime, I had run over to the AT&T store. The good news is, since I had to buy another phone and add a line, the good news is it's actually saving me money. I'm actually going to be saving $24 a month by adding another line and getting the phone. It's the iPhone 12 mini that they've got on sale right now for $1 a month for 36 months. I said, well, that's 36 bucks. Can I, you know, give you the $36? Well, no, sir, it doesn't work that way. You know, like, well, can I just pay now? But no. You do have to pay the tax on what is the full charge or price of the unit. So I had to give them $38.50 for tax for a device that's really going to only cost $36. Whatever. And they had a case for it for 10 bucks. So, yeah, so the good news is, actually my phone bill is going to go down now that I've added another phone and another line. Cool. So it didn't cost me any money. Actually, I'm going to save some money. Now, still having trouble getting it to connect with, well, it's connecting. The problem is I've got here, I can show you because I don't have to use this phone. All right, so see, I've got this message there. In malfunction state, check installation and usage. So I've been on phone with the tech support people. They can't figure out how to make that go away. They had me unplug the thing, restart the truck, turn off the truck, plug the thing back in, blah, 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 5 or 6 times, and they still haven't figured it out. So they had to send it on to the other department. And now I'm waiting for a call back. What do you think? So waiting for the call on Rusty, and in the meantime, while I'm waiting on that and the tech support, I cooked a pizza in the good old Ninja Foodie over there. Yeah, baby, yeah. All right, just got Rusty back from grooming, and he's now finishing off his dinner from last night that he didn't finish. Guess he's hungry now. Yeah. Rusty, can we get a cute dog look here? Yeah, leave me alone, Dad. I suffered. I gotta eat. All right, so there's the freshly groomed Rusty. He's so purty, ain't he? Got his little bandana on, and oh, they give me the coconut smell. He smells like coconuts. You smell good, Rusty. Yeah. So there you go, happy dog. Yeah, we had to finish off your food from last night. All right, you want your breakfast now? A little late for breakfast, but you want it now? You want your breakfast? Yeah, I'd say that's a yes. Also, as I was walking back from the AT&T store back to the truck, I walked past this shoe carnival, and for some reason my New Balance tennis shoes have been hurting my feet while I'm sitting here driving, which doesn't make any sense, on the outsides of my left and right foot. So I was like, I really need to get some new shoes. I'm like, hey, I got time. So I ran in and I tried on everything that was cheap and on sale, and I found these. They're going to be good for the winter months because they're waterproof, and I have my boots, which are waterproof, but they come up higher on the ankle, and they're a little clunkier and a little uncomfortable to drive in. So these should hopefully be more comfortable to drive in, and hopefully won't make my feet hurt. What do you think? All right, so Rusty's all groomed. We're on the road trying to make it up to somewhere in Ohio. Early this morning a couple days ago, actually, I had my passenger side headlight went out. And these are LED bulbs I bought, maybe 3 months ago. Well, I bought the little bit cheaper ones, and well, now I'm paying for it. Because the wire just fell out of the back of the one on the passenger side. I always carry extra spare bulbs, old ones, just the regular kind of bulbs, not the LEDs. I put that in a couple days ago, and then this morning I had to stop somewhere in Tennessee to buy a new wiper blade. Because one on my driver's side, I've been in rain and mist for days. Anyway, the rubber part had started coming out, and so it was just the metal scraping on the windshield. And that'll make you violent. And scrape, scrape, scrape. So I had to stop immediately and get a new wiper blade. Oh, showing what jerks people are. The size I needed, they didn't have. They had the 24s. I'm like, okay, maybe I can make that work. Take the only one they have off the rack, And I look at it and I'm like, this doesn't look right. I pull it out of the package. It was an old one. Somebody had traded out and then tried to return. Well, obviously they did successfully. They put it back on the rack. What an asshat. So I said, look, I need 22s is what I need. Do you have any more anywhere? She went and looked in back and came out with a scrub blade one, which is what I use. That was a 22. So I'm like, great. Fantastic. I go back out to the truck, and now my passenger side headlight bulb is out again. I changed it out with another spare I had, and I had to run back in for some other reason, I can't remember what. Came back out, and that one's out. So I was like, well, that's weird. I pulled it out, and it had exploded. The freaking bulb had exploded. Luckily, I had one more old bulb that I was able to use and put in the other day. Once I realized I needed a new bulb, I ordered from Amazon. And they were supposed to be delivered today to an Amazon logger at a TA I'm heading to in Ohio. I get a message today, oh, not arriving today, now arriving Sunday. Really? Anyway, I got to do the 34 over the weekend, so that'll be fine. I'll just have to do it there. I was planning to get a little closer to my delivery for Monday, but oh well. And the other thing I had ordered off Amazon is, I think I mentioned in my last video, my Rexing 4K dash cam has been acting up on me. It'll record for about 30 seconds and then I hear a beep beep beep, and so it's having issues. I tried switching out SD cards, that didn't fix it. So I've got another issue, obviously. I've still got my other older dash cam that I've had for 4 or 5 years now as a backup, but I like to have my main one on the regular stuff. My microphone just fell down, and my other one is I-71. It's very bumpy. Oh, I gave something away. I won't be on it later. Anyway, I like to have my older Rexing called the Rexing V1 Basic now. It has a time-lapse feature, so I'd like to use that feature. Anyway, so Rexing now has a brand new one that's come out, the V55. It's modular. You can actually add an interior dash cam for the cabin, or you can add a waterproof outside one, which I may do eventually. It's just an extra expense I'm not willing to do right now. But anyway, so that one was already delivered. I needed the bulbs to be delivered today, and the dash cam's already there waiting for me when I get there tonight. What are you gonna do? So, sometime over the weekend, we'll do an unboxing of that, and I'll show you the features of the new Rexing dash cam, and then probably not right until Sunday will be my bulbs, and I can show installing those, because that's very easy to do. On my way to my other HazMat pickup in Arkansas, I can tell you that, because I'm nowhere near it now. Yesterday, that would have been yesterday, right? Thursday, yes. Running down this tiny little highway, about to come into a small town, speed limit drops down to 45, and there had been a cop I saw sitting back behind us, and so I'm cruising down, slowing down for their thing, and all of a sudden he comes screaming up by me, scares the crap out of me. Yeah, all to pull the guy over in front of me, who I think it was 55 back where the cop was sitting, and the guy had slowed down to like 35 when he didn't need to. And I think the cop was like, what are you up to? So that's why he came screaming by me, and then he pulls the guy over, but look what he does. Yeah, so now I gotta swerve around the guy. Anyway, then shortly after that, after I picked up my load in Arkansas, then I'm driving across into Mississippi and across the Mississippi River, and found that came across this bridge, a narrow bridge, an older steel narrow bridge, not as bad as that scary one near Cairo, Illinois, but still a pretty cool looking bridge. Let's look at that. I forget, I do want to say a big thank you to Junior again. Junior had sent me this PetSmart e-gift card months ago that I've been meaning to use and I kept forgetting. I was able to use it today to help pay for Rusty's grooming. So Junior, thank you so much for that, buddy. And of course, Rusty's still eating off the bacon strips that you and Connie sent to us, so thank you guys both for that. Junior sent us so much stuff, it's ridiculous. I know Connie just texted me the other day. She's sending more canned dog food and dry dog food for Rusty, so when I come back home for Christmas, when I go back out, I don't have to buy the dog food again. So again, thank you, both of you guys, for supporting the channel in that way and supporting Rusty. I know he loves it and I love it. Thank you much. Alrighty, so here we are, parked in Ohio at a TA. I've parked in this one a lot. They have reserved spots here. I went ahead and used one of my Ultra credits to do that, and luckily got one of the ones I like closer to the building. It's an angled spot right with the grass behind me for Rusty, and in a place where nobody can block me so I couldn't get out. That's what I'm always looking for. That's my main stuff. Grass for Rusty. Can't get blocked in, and a level spot, so I'm not leaning, so I can sleep pretty good. You know, that's the whole, as I've always said, you know, that's one thing truck drivers have to deal with and most people don't. Every time you go to bed, your bed's leaning in a different way. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, a lot to cover in this one because it's been about a week, but yeah, we'll be doing the unboxing of the new Rexing dash cam over the weekend while I'm sitting here doing a 34, not much else to do. And hopefully those bulbs will come in on Sunday so I can show, installing the LED bulbs. It's so simple to do. Again, something else you should never pay a shop for. So easy to do yourself. Literally, you plug it, you pop it in, you turn it in the socket. That's it. All right, so I know what you want. You're waiting on your bacon strip, aren't you? Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. Get to your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, where I always put the Rusty stuff. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. George, we have a problem. It's Baird. What's a Baird? All right, here we go. There it goes. Oh, right by you. All over that bacon strip. The freshly groomed Rusty, so purty. Got his bandana on. That'll probably only last a couple days. He kind of tends to paw them off. He doesn't really like them. And can you blame him? You know, I mean, it's cute, but, you know, does he really need the bandana? No, he's cute enough without it, right, Rusty? Oh, yes, all over the bacon strip. Oh, yum, yum. All over that bacon strip. Got your little squeaky toy I bought for you down here. Look at this. A Christmas-themed pet toy. I usually get him a pet toy after he gets groomed, so he's got one there. He doesn't care about that right now, just about the bacon strips, right, Rusty? Oh, yeah, did you get it all? Oh, I see you still munching. I think that's it, buddy. All right, Rusty. Happy dog look! Rusty! You got it, bud. Hello? Hello, Rusty. Look up here.